Spirit ISE got leaked. Not all of it, but it is a pretty good portion of it. So I'm just going to talk about it real quick because, I don't know, I can. What are you going to do about it? Okay, so on the right side, we can see Michael, Trash Bandit, and Harvey Carvey. I think I'm really glad Michael's in store, like in the ISE. I don't know why Trash Bandit's there, though. I feel like he could have been like an online only or inbox only. I don't know, it feels kind of weird for him to be here. Harvey, I get why he's here. The orange tree, I don't know. That's my only reason for him being here, outside of the fact it's a Halloween store. But yeah, I do like how he's like right next to Michael, basically. And on the topic of Michael, once again, really glad he's in store in the ISE. I would have been kind of disappointed. No, well, not disappointed, but kind of sad if he wasn't. But luckily, he is. And on the left side, we can see Willow Witch, which I expected her to be in store, especially with the chat box feature. So yeah, I was just expecting that. And in the middle, you could see a sign that says "Welcome Campers." It kind of reminds me of the sign that 2020 had. Overall, I don't know why, but this ISE so far, just the setup is reminding me a bit of 2020. I don't know why. It just kind of is. Also, I love the look of the cabin. I just want to say that. I do like this ISE way more than 2020s, but I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of that. But I will say, it does look a little off. Like, yeah, this ISE, in my opinion, is like miles better than last year's. Just this year overall is like way better than last year. Fuck last year. All my homies hate 2025. But it does feel a little off. Doesn't look the best, but I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but I don't know, it looks a bit weird. Also, in the back, you can just barely see Doomsday Duo and Bog Monster. I'm so happy that Doomsday Duo's in store. I'll be honest, I thought they were just going to be an online only. Mostly because of the concept. The fact that they're like apocalyptic survivors. I didn't think Spirit would put that in store, but damn, I'm glad they are in store. I'm really glad about that. Also, Bog Monster, yeah, he looks huge. I was expecting it to be a demonic gatekeeper type of situation, and yeah, it ended up being that. Who do I like more between the two? I don't know. Both are like, alright. I don't really care for either of them that much. But, yeah, apparently, they're just there. They're in the back. They're alright. Also, yeah, some people are confused why Freddy's, stage isn't there, like, in the first leak, but I feel like people have to remember, in the first leak, they were probably still setting up. Freddy probably wasn't supposed to be just there in the middle of the store. If I had to guess, he's probably pressed up against one of the walls. Kind of like the Young He display or Shorty and Sam in 2021. But yeah, overall, I am glad that Freddy's not in like the actual just camp. That would have looked really weird in my opinion, but yeah. Also, this guy, he shout out to him. That's great, because now I get to talk about more stuff. So it looks like Jason and Pumpkin Punisher are going to be in the archway, which, first of all, I am so happy that Jason's not canceled. I don't know why some people thought he was canceled. You can very clearly hear the sound effect in the teaser, the halfway the Halloween one. And also, it wouldn't make any sense. With all the Jason merch we've been getting, with the fact it's a camp too, it wouldn't have made sense for him to be canceled. I don't know why so many people thought that. But yeah, I think him and Punisher up in the archway, I think that's a really good choice. Also, yeah, Carver Jack was Pumpkin Punisher's code name, so yeah. I am glad they're both in the archway, because they both fit really well in there. Like what End of the Road Haunt said, Jason, he, it just fits. I expected him to be an Archway prop. And then, Pumpkin Punisher, he just feels like he'd be in, like, a random 80s horror movie. Like, a slasher in a camp. It kind of feels like that, so I'm glad he's there. It definitely makes sense for him to be in the Archway, but yeah. And then inside of the cabin, it apparently is Jeremy Jaws and Fiona Frazzles. I honestly didn't expect Jeremy to be, like, an inside prop. I really thought he was going to be, like, around the outside of the ISE. Not outside, but, like, not inside the cabin. But, I think he'll probably be cool in this section they probably plan on doing with him. Fiona, I don't like her. I just don't like her. I've never been a fan of her. So, I really can't say much about this. But yeah. This lineup, not this lineup. This ISE does seem really good so far, and also really big. So, yeah. That's all I really had to say. I don't know what else to say. So, yeah.